audio. Okay, we're live.
Hey everybody, and I'm sure all the Twitch viewers out there that are watching. All two of you. Is there one? Okay, great, awesome. So my name's Pete, and I'm gonna try and run this D&D campaign, The Lost Minds of Fan Delver, for my family here. My two brothers and my kid, and I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves real quick and their character, and I mean, might as well say where you're at too, because we're not all in the same place. That's why we're doing this Roll20 and Twitch thing. So we'll start.
Hey, what's your name again?
Who?
You.
What?
Yeah.
I am
the almighty, all-powerful dungeon master.
I am everyone and no one. I am the all-powerful, all-knowing, almighty dungeon master.
With the cold.
Alrighty.
With a cold, yeah. That cannot breathe very well right now. So we'll start. Just move right down the line and start with Paul.
Hello.
I mean, all that build up, that was pretty anticlimactic.
That's what
Hey,
I do.
man, you got any donuts? Hey, you got any donuts?
Hey, we'll just go back in post-production and fix that.
Right. Yeah. Fix it in post.
That's right. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Do it live. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, everybody. So I actually do have some of my friends who do.
Oh, there. Yeah. It was a -14 with the wind chill today. So, yeah.
It's gonna get brutal sometimes.
Introduce your character. Go Ted.
Okay. Develop.
Okay. So next up is Danny.
All right. Yeah, I am Danny. I'm unfortunately freezing in Wisconsin. Yeah, that's kind of why I've been staying inside, but my character is a Lightfoot halfling ranger, and I guess main things you need to know is not very fond of royalty or figureheads, and bit of a klepto, I will admit to that. Um, yeah, I'm good with, obviously, bows, and I do have some like fencing, swordplay training as well.
Okay. All right. And finally, we got Dirty Joe Teasy.
Oh, wait. Go ahead.
Sorry. So I was informed on the Twitch stream that no one could hear me. So I'm not sure if anyone heard anything that I said. So
can they hear you now?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see if K Awesome is going to say anything. And he said the mic is good now.
Right.
You can hear all of us?
Go ahead.
I think that the only problem was with hearing me.
Okay.
So we'll see if K Awesome replies and says whether or not, excuse me, whether or not he could hear Trini or not.
Okay. Well then, why don't we just start over? Or have you reintroduce yourself?
Yeah. And maybe by the time I'm done, he'll let me know. Yeah, everyone else was good. So you could hear everyone else. Okay. You just couldn't hear me. So
thank you, K Awesome.
Let me reintroduce myself. Let myself introduce myself. So yeah, Paul, in Florida. It's warm. Yeah. And Joe has a cat now. I have 6 of those running around my house. So if anyone would like one, please come get it. Anyway, yeah, so I will be playing a half-orc barbarian by the name of Goted. That's Goted. But most people say Goat Head. They confuse his name. Anyway, half-orc barbarian spent time in the gladiator world, so he has become accustomed to people cheering him on and being recognized for his victories in battle.
Fighting prowess.
His fighting prowess, yes. Mm-hmm. And that's about all I want to reveal at this point. More will come up later.
Okay. So then, finally, like I said, Danny already introduced
Xiaomi.
So now, yeah, we've got Dirty Joe Teasy down here.
That's right. I'm a man of many names in real life and here in Neverwinter. Xiaomi,
Xiaomi.
Ayo. Got a lot of names, a lot of things. I'm a jack of all trades too, and I'm an entertainer. I'm a people pleaser. And I live here in Asheville, North Carolina. I love it. It's temperate. It's moderate. But yeah, so I'm playing a bard. Again, kind of a jack of all trades, and I think that one of the main defining characteristics is like that. And it probably is a strength and a weakness of like the do-gooder aspect. Like I want to do good. Like I said, people pleaser. We'll see where that takes, what that adds to the group, or takes away.
Okay, so that's the characters, and again, I want to apologize before we start because I am sick. So this is not what I usually sound like.
This is also not what me sound like.
Hey, go dead. Go dead. Hey, can I do a real quick? I forgot I was gonna. Can I do a quick recap of how we met?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because we were hanging out last. We left off. We were hanging out in this tavern in Neverwinter, and we were 3 adventurers just wandering. We found ourselves there. Probably first collectively noticed that we were all looking at this poster about adventures, jobs, and stuff. and but then we had drinks, and Goathead and I had a slapping contest.
I won.
Woo! I'm not much of the slapper. I got slapped, and but we really hit it off, so we decided to go do this job together.
Right. Okay. So, and also I want to explain that we have never used Roll20 before. So this is going to be a learn as we go kind of thing.
Zero to hero.
Well, hopefully, eventually. I still have not been able to figure out how to import their character sheets into Roll20, how to get good tokens for them to use. So we're going to just be using the provided tokens in the game, just to represent their characters. So let's get this thing going.
Yeah, so if anyone out there in Twitch land wants to help our Dungeon Master learn how to use Roll20, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
let us know. Let us know.
I don't have a lot of time to mess around with it, and so my job and everything else keeps me pretty busy. So again, it's kind of a learn as I go.
Yeah, tips are appreciated.
Yeah.
Hey, if anybody wants to give me money,
monetary tips too, right?
You can also give me. Give me money.
Actually, if you're on my Twitch page and watching this,
subscribe
down below. There's a little button where you can do a donate, or you can buy some of my merch. Eventually, we'll have some stuff for everybody, because Danny is doing some artwork for us for our characters, so we can put that on mugs and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
definitely check out Anxious Peach on Facebook.
Yes, please.
Out.
Plug.
Mm-hmm.
B-boy educator right here. I'm B-boy educator. Okay, sorry.
Right. Okay, so shall we begin?
Yes.
So, like Xiaomi said, you guys were in a tavern and you saw the post for looking for adventurers to escort a wagon load of provisions. And so a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker has asked you guys to bring this wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin. It's a couple of days travel southeast of the city of Neverwinter. Gundren was clearly excited when he hired you, and he was more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 25 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions. And that's the trading post in Phandalin. So Gundren then set out ahead of you on horseback, along with his warrior escort, Sildar Hallwinter, claiming that he needed to arrive early to take care of some business. So you set out, and you spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribord Trail, and you've encountered no trouble so far. The high road is a well protected road, but now that you're off the main road and on the Tribord Trail, you know that this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. Hang on a second.
Oh, bro. Mute before you do that.
Oh, sorry. Didn't have time.
Yeah.
So again, like, do which are one of your characters kind of driving the wagon?
I have skills at
Everybody
driving,
riding the
actually.
wagon? You know, you certainly could ride the wagon. You know, you could walk.
I have skills at driving, so I would like to be driving the wagon.
Okay.
I have proficiency in it.
So Xiaomi is on the wagon.
I fell off the wagon.
Been there, done that.
That's not funny. I'm kidding.
So, go Ted, you're walking then, or like alongside the wagon, or
Yeah, go ahead, walk.
okay, and Treddy.
I'll stay on the wagon.
Riding shotgun?
Sure.
We're getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? We're the first adventure.
Yeah.
I'm a talker.
All right. So you've been on the tribal trail for about a half a day now, and as you come around a bend, you spot up ahead 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side. Well, what would you like to do?
How far away are we?
From the horses, about 50 feet ahead of you.
Can you show us from where the turn in that road is to Fandolin, between the high road and Fandolin? Just can you put any marker in there to indicate where about we are?
I'll try.
Well, I stopped this wagon,
Okay.
and I turned to Trini and I say, "Hey, oh, look at those horses. Do you recognize those arrows, or have you been this?"
Really.
Can we do a check to see if any of us recognize the arrows?
Sure. Everybody roll an insight check.
Okay.
What I roll?
Insight?
Yeah, what
So
die?
D20, was that
D20, okay.
I believe, right?
Rolled a 17. That's unmodified.
Okay, that's 4.
Insight.
Okay,
Oh.
Yeah, I got a
that's-
4. I don't have a fire.
I have a
have a-
16 actually because I have a -1 modifier.
Woo! So I have a 17, but I have a +4 modifier, so 21.
So, Naomi, being the well-traveled bard that you are, you recognize the arrows as from the black feathers, right? And you know that these there's a local tribe of goblins called the tribe that uses black feathers on their arrows.
Okay, so I go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
I just want to make sure you're here with us, buddy, because you know we're sitting up here. We see these. You see the horses, obviously.
Go ahead. See arrows and horses.
Yeah. So those arrows come from goblins. Now, obviously, I can't tell you whether or not these goblins are friendly, but it's not usually the case. That's not usually the case. But I do speak Goblin, so I don't know about you guys, but you know we got to press forward, I think, and maybe I can holler out though. Let me holler out in some Goblin. Hello, friends. What do you think?
Worth a try.
Okay,
So-
but just hey, Trini, could you just maybe though, just you guys both just be ready.
All right.
Yeah, so obviously because we're on a trail now, I'm gonna be prepared. You know, I have my my great sword at the ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody give me a perception check.
All right. Perception.
Okay. Oops.
Hmm.
I rolled that a little bit wrong because I don't have a +4 on that. Oh, wait, what did I just roll?
You rolled a nat 20, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet. But it's only a +2, but I did get a natural 20. Woo!
Look at that.
Okay, so I need now to roll initiative.
Did I yell out, though?
You did.
I did, and nothing happened except for I got to roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Oh my.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
What
Maybe
there's no modifier for initiative, right?
3 on that.
It's your deck modifier, right?
Is that D22?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so here's the. I gotta put your. Like,
What is happening?
jeez,
That's right. We are in this.
y'all hack this thing?
Yeah, but of course, once we start combat, you're gonna roll
Right.
fucking crit fails.
All right, so I am going to
Got to get some kind of serious
move guys
advantage.
to the. It's just a blank, random battle map.
Ooh, I like random battle map.
And
Right in, huh?
let me see. I think I could draw on here. Okay, so let's go with brown, but I want freehand draw. Yeah, okay. I didn't want green. That's okay. That'll work.
Hey, can we get in a position right now? Can we say what position we're in,
Yeah,
like where we are in relation to the wagon?
I think he's
you
about to
were
draw.
on the wagon. Trinity was on the wagon, and Goathead was next to the wagon.
I know. Can we like? Are we still just right there? Because I mean, you know, I'd like to not be sitting on top of the wagon right now.
Well, I mean,
But
that's where
you have the high ground, Anakin.
right?
Well, I am very acrobatic.
See what I'm drawing here?
Penis. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see that.
So,
Human fighter, folk hero.
yeah, that's
I'm
gonna
a
be
bard. I'm a
that's
bard.
gonna be Xiaomi,
Okay.
and this is Trinity. And then, like I said, Goathead, I know you are not a dwarf or a cleric, but
Wow.
that,
The best we've got.
Okay.
all right. So,
So I just yelled.
so wait. So what did everybody roll? I think 20, and
And a 6. I'm last.
okay. So let me, because there's a. Oh, okay. Hang on. Add turn. There it is. Add turn.
Be right back.
Then I've got to find.
We're getting ready to fight, and you're gonna leave?
Sorry, I'm
What
trying
kind of fucking folk hero are you?
A bard.
Oh, yeah.
to,
He didn't hear it.
No, I didn't hear it.
I said, we're getting ready to fight, and you're gonna leave. What kind of fucking folk hero are you?
That motherfucker didn't go far. I'm a gentleman. I take my business off screen.
Oh.
That's not. I got a beer. That's actually what I did.
I have.
See,
vodka.
we need food sponsors, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to be doing this and getting like Domino's,
Tito's vodka.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
Tito's vodka.
We will
Crystal
I will
Light.
do commercials.
The Crystal Light sweeteners. That's all this is, man. This is vodka with water and Crystal Light.
Crystal Light.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I've already had 3 of these, so watch out.
I accidentally put a bunch of crap on there that I didn't mean to, but
Oh, we don't see nothing. Don't worry, Mr. Dungeon Master.
what do you mean you don't see anything? No, I mean
Nope.
I mean the boxes.
What boxes?
Never mind.
You might want to turn off Fog of War, dude.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. Learning experience.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm getting a little bit scared.
Don't be scared.
Oops. Okay. Now.
I am scared.
Yeah. I totally.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I gotta remember to grab my mouse for the next time we play.
That's what they said.
Yeah. I heard Richard Gere was one of them.
On the what?
What? Nah, it's a bad joke.
Okay.
No, it's like, gerbling. It's bad because it's too common of a joke about Richard Gere.
Oh.
And it's
Is he still a thing?
Of course, he's adorable, that man.
okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So what's the brown box there behind us? Or is that
What's
in front
that?
of us?
that was not supposed to be anything.
Oh, okay.
And this is the road that you're on, and let's see if I can. I could try and find some tokens for the dead horses.
Whatevs. Just draw like an X or something up there that shows us where they are. Know what I'm saying?
Yep. Oh, go back. There's a dead horse there.
Rip.
And another dead horse right there. Okay.
All right.
Hey, I should put them in about the right spot, about 50 feet away. So, as Xiaomi yells out, in Goblin, what did you say? Hello, friends.
Goblin friends. Yeah, friends. Yeah.
Yeah. So Xiaomi is not surprised to see two goblins.
Sorry.
Two goblins off to the right of the trail. However, both Trini and Goathead are surprised, do not see the goblins. So Xiaomi can actually take the first action. Oh, and there's stuff here too that I didn't mean to draw.
I do want to remind that Trini had a 23 on that. That was natural 22, right? On initiative?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, just sure. Just making sure.
Right. You get to go first.
Okay.
And I will say that these goblins, that you see, are uh, in the brush, right? So they will have cover. So any attacks against them will be at disadvantage. Just so you know.
Okay. Okay. Um. So give me one second.
You get to decide what you want.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I didn't realize that there was cover.
Oh, and I do want to say to people on Twitch, break that fourth wall again. Because we only have 3 players, even though the Lost Mine of Phandelver is supposed to be a first level adventure, we're actually starting at 3rd level. Because anybody who's played D&D before knows that first and second level just suck anyway. You don't start getting good stuff until you hit 3rd level. So they are not first level characters. So, okay.
Okay. I am going to cast a spell.
Okay.
And it's going to be daggers. And it says that I get to cast it. It's a range of 120 feet, and it can last for up to 10 minutes. And it's a 20-foot radius sphere of. Oh wait, that's a different one. I'm sorry. It's a range of 60 feet, and it's I guess it's concentration up to a minute. So I fill the air in a cube 5 feet on each side with daggers, centered on a point I choose within range. So I get 60 feet. And you said they're about 50 feet from us, right?
Actually, these goblins are only about 15, 20 feet from you.
Okay, great. So, I'm going to cast it on the goblin that's closest to me to my left. It does 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. But I want to cast it like right on it.
Okay. Is there a saving throw?
I don't see saving throw. It says when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 3rd or higher, the damage increases, but it doesn't matter. It's a 2nd level, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna put some daggers on one.
And so there's not an attack roll, or?
I mean, that's all it says for me, man. Cloud of daggers. Like 44 slashing damage. So I don't know what I'm very new to this, so I don't know what it takes to cast a spell and then how that spell enacts. But out of the book, that's all it says. It's one action.
Let me just look it up.
Okay. I hope you guys don't mind me casting a spell and attacking one right away. I don't think they're friendly.
So again, I mean, your insight would tell you that the Kragmaw tribe is not a friendly tribe of goblins. You know that.
Yeah, that we're about to mess them up. We're about to take them to task. So I'm trying to make him bleed with this cloud of daggers. I want to see what it can do.
While our DM looks it up, I'm going to play some music. You guys can't hear it, but playing on our Twitch stream right now is the Jeopardy theme.
Okay. Oh, nice. All right.
God, I can play the music here.
Well, and I'm just saying, I did roll that nat 20 initiative. I don't know if that helps me in casting a spell, but
no, again,
Hey,
just looking to see if there was any sort of attack or saving throw for it, but I don't.
Oh, there's the music.
So,
There's the music.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Kay Awesome, who is currently playing Fortnite and just got his first ever solo win.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
good job.
Yeah.
So he has a Twitch channel that I hope that he'll post that video to his Twitch channel and somebody can go check that out too. Actually, I think he is actually rebroadcasting or hosting on. He's auto hosting this, so we're streaming on his channel too if he's not streaming.
Nice.
okay, so Xiaomi, it looks like you get to roll damage. Was it 4d4? Right?
Yeah. So that's D4 on a 4. Do that, right? Like
D4 4 times.
yeah.
Add 'em
So I
together.
can just do that. I can just click D4 4.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What did I get? So that's 10.
10 damage. Okay, so
Cloud of daggers.
okay.
It's slashing damage.
So the first which goblin were you targeting?
The one closest to me, so it would be if I'm facing towards them, it's on my left.
Okay.
We're
So-
closer to the horses.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that goblin is impaled. Just 4 daggers just pierce into its skin, and it immediately lets out this loud shriek and just drops right to the ground.
I actually played a sound as soon as you said that.
What's
It
that?
worked perfectly. Never mind. I'm just doing sound effects on Twitch.
So, boom. One goblin is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So because Trini and Goathead were both surprised, they did not see the goblins. Now the goblins get to attack. So the goblin knocks an arrow and draws his bow and shoots at Trini. And what is your armor class, Trini?
My armor class is 15.
So that arrow just goes flying straight past your head. And then, Goathead, what is your AC?
Same.
What?
Same.
15.
15.
Same. 15. Remember, Goathead? I gotta say everything you say. I gotta be your translator.
Go ahead, translator.
Goathead translator.
So, as you know, you the arrow flies past Trini's head,